Alright guys, welcome back to my messy pit table. Today I was going to show you guys how to tell if your Losi clutch is bad, how to measure it, and basically how to tell when it's time to change clutch shoes out. Obviously you can do it visually. I'll show you guys these ones. This one just came out of my truggy. Make sure I'm in the frame. This one just came out of my truggy, and you can see they're completely toasted. This is one, not really sure where it came from, but this is from an old, you can see the bearings went bad and just blew the flywheel up with the clutch bell hitting it. But anyways, we're talking about shoes today. You can see these shoes they don't look terribly bad, but they are. And then I got a fresh one here. You can see these ones are still pretty meaty, and they got a lot of contact area for inside your clutch bell. Anyways, so today I wanted to show you guys how to measure the Losi clutch and determine how much life is left in it. You can do this before the shoes get bad. I will do it typically once a week when I'm running my car regularly. So let's just get into it, and I'll show you guys how I measure them. So first things first, you're going to need a caliper. I got this one at trusty Harbor Freight. Not the highest quality, but it gets the job done. You can't really complain for $8 versus $120 for something fancier. So basically, you want your clutch, when it's new, it should be about 24 3/4 millimeters on the aluminum, and your composite or plastic, you want it to be about 25 1/4 millimeters. Now this is a brand new clutch. This is just a stock clutch, stock shoes. I like the Losi stock shoes. I know a lot of guys who actually run the Losi clutch in cars other than the Losi because they like this clutch so much. It does wear out fast, but it's cheap to rebuild, and I highly recommend getting your clutch rebuild kit and then just keeping it stocked with the stuff you run out of pretty much. So now that I've shown you guys how big the shoes are new, let me show you guys what one that looks like with medium wear. The tip that I'm basically here to tell you guys today is you want your shoes to be no smaller than 23.4 millimeters. After that, they're done. I will like to change mine out at about 23.7, and if you pay attention to how your vehicle is handling 23.7, you'll feel a difference, and you'll know it's time to change them. Typically, guys will run them to 23.4 and change them, but you can feel a difference at 23.7. That's where I've noticed it, at least. It may happen sooner, but at least in my case, when I measured them, they started feeling like crap, it was 23.7. So let me show you guys what one that's completely blown out looks like, and really how you're supposed to measure it. The idea is to measure with your calipers from tip to tip on the shoes here. You don't want to measure it across symmetrically like this. You want to measure it tip to tip. And you can see this one is just completely toasted, 23.79 millimeters. There ain't nothing left on this. All this is going to do is just stress the crap out of your engine, overheat it, whatever. You're going to beat on it trying to get the power out of it, and then the power's never going to come. You might be standing there tuning your car on pit lane wondering why you're not getting no power. It's your clutch. I can guarantee that your clutch is a problem. Most of the time, guys go to tune their cars. Fresh clutch, and your tuning window just seems to be a lot easier. You're not fighting with it, trying to get power out of it. Most of the time, you've got the power you need. You just don't have the clutch engagement you need. So you can see I'm measuring these from tip to tip, and they're 23.7 millimeters. Now, if I measure the composite ones, they're even smaller. As you know, plastic or composite shoes, they wear out even faster. So this clutch is basically toast. It's done. This one here is a medium worn clutch shoe, whatever you want to call it. This one I know is done. And you can see this one right here, 23.27. So it's just barely past where you want to change it out. So that's the aluminum ones. Let's look at the composite ones. Corner to corner on the tip of the shoes, guys. Remember that. 23.11. This clutch is toast. Okay, so even though this one still looks good, you can see there's not many burrs or anything on it. It's not mushrooming or anything like that. It's done. It's seen its better days. And the new one, you can see how much more meat there is on the shoes versus the other ones that we just measured. So tip of the day, make sure you check your clutch shoes frequently. That's going to be a huge improvement on the way your car handles, drives, how your engine runs, and make sure you're measuring them. Check that stuff regularly, guys. Nitros aren't electric cars. You need to stay up on them, all right? And like I said, I like to change mine out at 23.7, but at the bare minimum, you want to change them out at 23.4. Don't let them go past 23.4 or your car is just going to run like crap, basically. So keep fresh shoes in there and keep your engine happy and keep on rolling, guys. All right, later. That's it for the day.